Alikhan, can we go back to the first point that Peter raised, and that's deduplication? Can you share with the audience how the system has been developed to help the owner-operator highlight potential duplicates in the platform? And just for the avoidance of doubt, this is my favorite bit.
It is my favorite bit as well, Jonathan. But okay, here, if we go back to the document, we can see that there is a column called potential duplicates, and there are 3 types of notifications that you can receive here. So first of all is this orange bell here that says that there are potential duplicates that the system suggests that can be the same items from different documents. And we can see here that this item it has the same part number, same manufacturer, and yeah, maybe upon reviewing it, we can say that these spare parts are duplicated. So maybe we can just link them together like this. And then everyone and the engineers that are going through each document, they will be able to see that, okay, this item has been, like this item appears on different SPIR documents. You can see like if the decision has been made on how many they agreed to buy there. And it allows engineers to make more informed decisions in general. The second type of notifications is that there are simply this item has already been grouped with other spare parts on this or on another document. And the third one is the combination of the two. So the yellow one here, you can see that this item has been grouped with another item, and there are also potential duplicates that the system recommends, or you can accept the suggestion or not. So now that we viewed it here, let's go into the Analyze tab. Here, we can see the reports on individual SPIR lines. So we can see here, for example, the lead time, the count of lead time. We can see also the report on the duplicates. And we can see here that the system suggests that there is about 33% like duplicate SPIR lines across all the documents. We can see the savings, and on the summary tab, we can also see the breakdown of savings by spare part class name. And if we have a closer look, since we've already started looking at deep groovable bearings, let's carry on with this example. We can see that we're not making a whole lot of savings on this. So let's see what we can do about this. We can drill down into this view of the detail page. Here we can see spare parts or spare lines across all the documents in this project. And we can configure whichever properties we would like to see here. Let's choose something helpful, like supplier recommended operating spares, unit price, and maybe recommend spares agreed. If we sort this, we can see here that some of the items have already been linked together. We can see that they have the same mapping number and they have the same color of the circle here. And so there are 3 types of duplicates that you can have and 3 things that you can basically do about it. So the first and the most obvious one is where you see that there is an item from a different document with the same manufacturer and the same part number. We can simply enter deduplicate mode, combine these 2, group. And now we can see that they have the same mapping number, the same circle, and it's very simple, right? The second one, a bit more complicated one, is we can see that, I mean, it's a different part number and a different manufacturer. However, because as I've shown you before, because COIAS allows you to force manufacturers to fill in the required properties, you can use that in order to identify items better. So now we can see this material description is a concatenated description derived from the material details that the manufacturers have filled in according to your specification. And because they were not able to progress the document without filling this in, we can now examine this, analyze it, and actually see that this item is the same bearing. Just different manufacturers use different suffixes, but it's a deep groove ball bearing with the same diameter, and it has C on both sides. Okay, nice. We can also enter deduplicate mode and group these items together. And the last one, and my favorite one, is when manufacturers just obscure the original manufacturer's part number and just put in their internal serial number or something like that in order to, well, let's not talk about that, but but again, because they are forced to fill in the material description, we are able to analyze this and compare them, and we see that this is still the same product, just being described in a different way. And we can once again group all of these items together. Now, let's do a very simple purchasing decision. I mean, it is at least simple for me. We see here that these 4 parts from different suppliers cost us about 2,000. However, this supplier charges us only $200 for this. So if it was up to me, I would just simply say, okay, I'm not going to buy anything from him, not going to buy anything from him or from him. And I'm just simply gonna go and buy 10 or 10 from this guy instead. And just like this, we've already saved around $10,000 here. So this is a simple power of Kspir in allowing deduplication.